Hey there, welcome back to KG Law. I'm Kelly Regal Green, the owner and founder of KG Law, located here in Sterling Heights, Michigan. I'm here answering some common questions that I get asked here in my office by clients, and just wanted to kind of give you an insight into how I approach them, as well as how my judges tend to approach things. So one of the things that just came up was actually pictures with Santa. A lot of clients that celebrate Christmas. And so pictures with Santa are a big deal. And I think that's more so when you have small children. And, we want to make sure that everybody's on the same page regarding Christmas and Santa and that. So um, I had a parent in here who had planned to do Santa pictures. And come to find out, the other parent went ahead and did them before they could. So it sort of left a sour taste because that parent wouldn't share the pictures. Now, in a perfect world, even with a divorced couple, divorce parties, we would have them go see Santa together. Like, take the kids together. And then from there, you can leave and go do, whoever parenting time it is. That's not always feasible. And so what we recommend is it's okay to go to Santa's more than once. Like, I don't, okay. So my daughter was terrified of Santa Claus. Like, she threw up on Santa Claus. So to put her through that agony of going to see Santa with both mom and dad at separate times, I wouldn't have done. But what I would have done is say, hey, I would have made the phone call. My ex and I get along fairly well, even now. Hey, I'm going to take the kids on X day to see Santa. Did you want to join us? Or do you want to go in half on the pictures? Santa pictures are expensive. I think it's still mind-boggling to me. And that's the same thing we used to do with school pictures too. Is school pictures are coming up. Do you want to go half on a bigger package, or do you want to buy your own? And I tell my non-custodial parents that's usually who I hear the hurt from, is I don't know when picture day is. And my answer back is or like I don't, whatever it is, pictures tend to be a big issue. So they're always school pictures or Santa pictures. I don't know. We don't see much about the Easter Bunny, which is fine. But what I always say is most children don't mind seeing Santa more than once. As for school pictures, you as a non-custodial parent have every right to have a package, to pay for and buy a package of pictures from this kid's school, as a custodial parent does. I encourage both sides, no matter who I'm representing, make sure you're involved in your kid's school. Go and sign up for my kid's school always called them Friday fly folders. And so they would come home on Friday, you would sign the folder and send it back in on Monday. So if you're doing it every other, then mom would get it one week, dad would get it the other week. But if you talk to most teachers, and I've never in all of my years of practicing come across a school, I think I only had one school ever, now that I think about it, in over 20 years of practice, where I've had to go in on behalf of a parent and say, no, you absolutely, and I will get a judge's order, and the judge will write me a judge. I can't think of any one of my judges in my areas that I practice that would not write me an order stating that dad is just as entitled as mom to the packet of information that comes home. But I encourage my parents, join the PTA so that you know when those things are coming out. Make sure you're getting the Friday folder. Even now, I think most schools even do them electronically. So make sure you're on that list. But I digress again. Going back to Santa. If your children will tolerate Santa, go twice. Go individually. If you cannot do it together, which I get doesn't always work out, and isn't in your best interest or whatever, take them a second time. have those talks. Santa looks different wherever he is. He so that he can fit in. Or there's a great um, children's book about mall Santas, and I want to say it's like the bird in Santa's beard, maybe. If you're interested in that book, let me know and I'll grab the title. My kids loved that book when they were little, and it really explains the whole how every mall has a different Santa sort of thing. It was great. I'll so if you want that information, I'll post that down below. But um, those are one of those things that it's again, my daughter would not have appreciated going to see two Santas. It was enough that we could take her to one when she was really little. So you have to kind of gauge your own children, but there's nothing wrong with saying going twice or going half on a package and making that if you can make that work with your ex partner. So, but in general, I encourage my custodial parents. Hey, let the other partner know, the person know that they can either join in or go half on a package or whatever it is. But make those pictures, you know, or make that like the other part of that is take your little kids to the dollar store or whatever. If you and your ex are even semi civil, and even if you're not, take your kids to the dollar store, give them a $1.25 store now, but and let them go pick out something for dad. Let them go pick out something for mom, and wrap it up nice because they get to. That's a gift from them to their own parent. Like, and that's important. That's important to a little kid's self esteem and making sure that they still know like that they're still well loved. So with that, I'm gonna let you go and answer this call. Have a good holiday.